Broccoli Yahawa, Broccoli Yahushai, Broccoli Yahawa, Broccoli Yahushai, Kol Holo Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem HaKadosh, double honors of Apostle Elders, a great millstone that taught me this 100% truth that rule well. Salutations to the Yakim out there pushing the truth in all sincerity and risk their lives to do so. Salutations to the hopeful elect that are scattered among the four corners of the earth that believe in the truth of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Shalom. Um, I got a quick video clip that I want to play here. You know, dealing with Shannon Sharp and John Sally. Um, you know, John Sally just made a remark on how we're making a transition into like the digital world or whatnot, and because this is the times that we're in. And before I play this clip, I'm not gonna play the whole video. It's just a quick snippet of his remarks on the digital change of the digital transition. Um, you know, for just wanted a disclaimer, Copyright Act of 1976, that this video is for uh, educational purposes only. Um, I'm not profiting from this video, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully I don't get a copyright strike for playing this clip or whatnot. But like I said, disclaimer: educational purposes only. I am not profiting from this video. But I'm gonna just play this quick clip right quick.
Now look at things that I say, what are we going to need? Everything is going digital.
Mm-hmm.
So last night I was at a Swan Bitcoin event. Swan is a place you take Bitcoin money into. I wound up getting a Blue Moon wallet uh, because it's happening. Your money is going to be crypto. It's happening.
Right.
Whether people want it to or not, it's happening. So it's kind of like integration. They didn't want it to happen, but it happened. No matter how much you boo and whatever, you got to get your football team to win. Integration has to happen.
Right.
Anyway, that was for myself and those who know history. Um, so, oh,
That's pretty much it. So he explains that you know the world's going digital. That the digital money is at the forefront, and this is the transition into the new world currency. So showing you that we're in the times of Revelations 13 and 16 taking place. This is the times that we're in because this is a prophecy that has to take place. Um, let's read Revelations 13 and 16, which reads, "And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, and the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and the number is 603 score and six." Yeah, so you know, even this man can see that this is where we're going. We're going into a digital currency, and this will be you know uh, the mark you know of the beast. The RFID microchip that they're going to implant inside of you is all part of this. You won't be able to buy or sell unless you have this mark. And Bishop Nate, he got this new breakdown that he going with, because he's in denial that the mark of the beast is the RFD. It's like it's the RFID microchip. He says it's a spiritual thing. But we know that it's not. You know what I'm saying? Because this is Esau Edom's blessing, and we know that his blessing is carnal. You know, and the Lord has chose this devil, to bring this thing forth. You know, but uh, at the same time, we know that for those that have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, that this mark is not a spiritual mark. It's a physical mark. He goes back and talking, saying that the mark of Cain and whatnot, which is a whole different mark in itself. You know, um, the mark in the mark of Cain, the mark in Ezekiel 9. The wall, that's a spiritual mark. For those that believe in, you know, Yahweh Shem Mashai, the Lord is going to, pass over them. And the mark in Revelation 13 and 16, is the karagma, and it's a physical mark that they're going to have to cut into your flesh and insert inside you, to brand you as their own, these elites. It's the digital ore, that's going to, um, label you or show you as theirs, as their property, because they're going to get rid of all this, paperwork, this physical paperwork that they have on you, your birth certificate, the social security number, license to drive, all that stuff that's, on paper is about to be done away with, and it's all going to be digital, and it's going to be put on this chip, and it's going to be inserted inside you, and that's how they're going to keep track of you. You know what I'm saying? They're going to brand you as their own. And, with this guy, Nate, he's in denial of this. He says the mark of Cain, which the mark of Cain goes into his physical appearance as the Lord, you know, um, gave him the mark of leprosy. You know what I'm saying? So he took away his pigmentation. So it'll be known that, this is him, and this is the wicked of the earth. He's the wicked man within the earth. And Esau Edom carried on that mark because Esau Edom is just Cain in the reincarnation, you know, for those that, can receive it, that the Lord has, opened up the eyes and their ears to understand this truth. They can understand that, he's, they have the understanding of reincarnation that, Cain is, you know, has, Esau Edom is Cain in reincarnation, and he's carried on that mark of leprosy, you know. So, but Nate tries to intertwine all those, marks as to be one, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't believe in going into the words and getting a breakdown of the words to get the proper understanding. But um, we know Nate has a track record. Bishop Nate, he has a track record of you know doing these such things and being in denial, and and teaching improper doctrine. He, for those that know the history, that he had a situation in the past when they had a you know a disagreement about the whole Cornelius doctrine, and they about Cornelius being an Israelite or whatnot. They was against that, and they had a fallout about that. But now he teaches the correct doctrine of Cornelius being an Israelite. But he was against it in the beginnings, and also most recent, he had a situation with the times of Jacob's trouble, when he said that there wasn't going to be a time of Jacob's trouble, but now he admits that there will be. You know what I'm saying? But it took certain things to to happen for him to finally admit to that truth. But he did deny that there wasn't going to be a Jacob's trouble. For those that are in the know, that seen his videos, and how he came and he uh, tried to correct himself, and like he never said that he never said that. You know what I'm saying? Which that's his false. And he came down on the apostles of Great Millstone, calling them idiots and whatnot, saying that he never said that, which we know that's not true. He was just being wicked. And same thing with this. You know what I'm saying? He's in denial about the mark of the beast being what it is, and I guess it's going to take something happening, you know, for him to actually break it down and see it. I don't know if he just doesn't, get it because the Lord didn't give him an understanding, or he just has his own agenda. Because Nate, they're that's a money-driven camp. Not to say everyone in the camp is driven by the lust for having money, but a lot of them are. But that's neither here nor there. But pretty much, I just played that video clip to show you that, we're in these times that we're at the end, and these prophecies are going to be fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? The prophecy itself is going to expose, the truth of what it is. And the mark of the beast is a physical mark. It's not a spiritual mark. It is something that's going to be inserted inside of you because it's written to be so. And we know Esau, Edom, his blessing is carnal, and this is a carnal blessing that he has, his RFID microchip. You know, this devil, he's even, trying to find carnal ways to bring in immortality. I mean, showing you that he has a carnal blessing. He's not spiritual or whatnot. And, you know, he with this mark, he's going to be able to, you know, have total control of you as an individual, as a being. He can be able to, see your thoughts. He can, heal you or make you sick, through this digital implant or whatnot. Because if he think that you going off or whatnot, he can push a button and have poisons leaked inside you. And same thing, with healing. If he supposedly, these certain technologies and these nanobots that they want to insert inside you, they can detect certain illnesses that you have and go through your body and, you know, eat away cancers and things like that, and help, heal you internally. Like if you get an internal injury, like these things inside of you can go inside and not even you having to have invasive surgery, like, according to his technology, they can go inside and repair you internally without even having to, poke a hole in you, to, cut you open to, you know, repair the injury. These digital nanobots that they want to insert inside of you will be able to do so. You know, so yes, you know, this RF, it's like it. The RF, it's like it. Tongue twister. The RFID microchip, is something carnal, and it will be inserted inside you. It's not a spiritual thing or whatnot. And we're in the times that this thing's going to be fulfilled, but it's already here. Now, we're just waiting on the forced implementation of this mark, and it's going to happen because it's prophesied to take place. So that's pretty much it. Hope has been edifying. Just want to say, Kohola Yahaba Shemashai, Kwama Shirala, Ababa Shalom.